Ever since you appeared in Death Note, you've gotten pretty big into anime, haven't you?
You're just jealous.
I was looking over your anime list.
My huge watch list, probably the most anime consumed by a president.
FDR watched more anime than you, and we know how he felt about the Japanese.
I wouldn't watch his list anyway. I ignored all your recommendations. I only watch good anime.
Monogatari is good.
Absolutely terrible. Couldn't get past the name.
You'd like it if you tried it. It's got great presentation.
After I watched Bill's recommendation, I don't trust any of you.
He was trolling you.
I'm not falling for it. Boku no Pico wasn't a good anime.
Listen, Donald, he was just kidding.
Betty watched it with his pal Jeffrey on that island of his.
Your list is only 90s anime.
It was the best decade. Classics like Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, and Sailor Moon.
Didn't peg you for a moonie.
I'm a real Moon Loon Barack. I've been following the series for years. I bought Pop-Tarts in solidarity.
Who is your favorite?
Is that even a question? Sailor Mars, she's a hothead who doesn't take shit from the others.
While Rey is a respectable choice,
The only choice.
I dislike her portrayal in the anime.
What a bad take.
If you want consistency, you have to go with my girl Mercury.
First off, you are wrong.
It's an opinion, you can't be wrong.
Yes, you can, and you are. She's a wet blanket, almost as boring as you.
She's not only the smartest, but she has the most empathy.
You're doing a terrible job convincing me.
At least she is consistent.
Consistently boring. You cannot convince me that Amy is better than Ray.
Again, not trying to convince. Wait, say that again?
I said Amy is boring.
Did you just call her Amy? Her name is Ami Mizuno?
Her name has always been Amy Anderson.
What is the group called?
The Sailor Scouts.
Oh my God, you've only watched the 90s dub.
I don't speak Korean like you do, Barack.
They are Japanese. They have Japanese names.
You have a Middle Eastern name. Does that make you?
Now you are deflecting. But if you've only seen the dub, that means...
Absolutely nothing.
What do you think of the Sailor Starlights?
That's not a thing. You're making
It
shit
was
up.
undubbed. I can't believe you've only seen the original dub.
I own it all on VHS. What else is different? Are you going to try and ruin my second favorite scout, Michelle?
She's in a relationship with Neptune.
But they are cousins.
Listen, Donald, we disagree on a lot of things, but we both love Sailor Moon.
Agreed.
I just don't know why you refuse to call the Senshi by their original names.
Listen, you may not get it since you aren't American.
Come on.
I just can't pronounce that gibberish.
What is the difference between Amy and Ami?
It's the principle of it, Barack.
Jesus Christ, who invited Joe?
What a load of malarkey. You guys can't be talking about Sailor Moon without me.
Fine, Joe. Who's your favorite scout?
Senshi.
What the fuck is this, Joe?
That's Sailor Luna.
That's something you made
She's
up.
from the live-action show.
Don't indulge him.
Man, you're always bashing on Pretty
It
Guardian.
looks like a persona from some Chinese bootleg.
It is official.
Just like your presidency.
Get a load of this guy. Barack, back me up.
Just talk about the anime. We both know he can't read.
Fine, mine is Sailor Moon.
You're
She's
boring,
perfectly
Joe,
valid.
boring.
Come on, man. She's the heart of the team. I love her aloof
I'm falling
and carefree
asleep
nature.
listening to you.
Can I get a sentence in?
Listen, Donald.
I was saying Bunny has the best personality of all the girls.
Did you just call Usagi Bunny?
That's the translation.
Nobody calls her that, Joe. You're a meatball head. Sloppy Joe, that's what I'm going
Barack,
to call
all he
you.
does is bash. Never says anything constructive.
Nobody calls her
Doesn't
that,
even
Joe.
respect the source material.
I grew up with the dub. Everyone was introduced
He
with
only
it.
acts like this to you, Joe.
He pulls obscure references out of his ass to act
What a load
superior,
of
but his
malarkey.
favorite scout is the fucking main character, just because I prefer it in dubbed.
Just because you prefer it dumbed.
It took you 15 seconds to come up with that
How about
one-liner?
you and I have a trivia contest?
What are y'all talking about?
This is a president's Discord, Jeb. Just because your brother invited you.
Get out of here.
Is that Tokyo Mew Mew? You know, mint is my favorite.
Did you just kick him?
Yeah, I just kicked him.